The opposite side, or excuse me, 35, receiving team at the 30. Nobody moves until the returner touches the ball, and let's go.
And he's doing it on the run. That's Austin Walter.
I was saying, so we'll see if he can pay that off here in the first few series.
They hand it off. Cameron Artis-Payne right now on 2nd and 3. They fake the handoff and out of the backfield, Lance Dunbar, and he picks up the first down.
Getting the ball to the backs, out of the backfield in the passing game.
Here's Nelson on 1st down. Intended for Jeff Badette, broken up.
Tired early.
Nelson to the air again. Going downfield, Freddie Martino with the catch.
Folks, was not a catch, and they did not get it stopped in time. That is a huge break.
It's a 32-yard play.
You miss here from this replay booth, and right now they're stopping, but it's a flag out in the defensive backfield.
Prior to the snap, defense had too many men on the field. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Working from the shotgun, Nelson. Trying to stretch this one out, being chased from behind in this league. Probably know maybe about it. They go to him and overthrows him. 3rd and 6. Here's Nelson. Stepping up. Flynn Nagel, and he's hit right away. Here we go. Cameron Artis-Payne falling forward, gets the first. It'll be 1st and goal. Nelson up top for Parham, throws that one a little bit short. They do just that. I was going to say Nelson needed every second so far. On the season, most field goals in the XFL. He's 9 for 9 after getting that 23-yarder through. So the Renegades
forcing a field goal out of this Dallas team on their opening possession. So a huge win for Jim Herman.
Justin Stockton drops the kickoff. Gets through a hole. Maybe to his advantage. Beats the kicker. Now we'll try to outrun everybody. Caught from behind. Great return. Darius Victor lowers his shoulders, just keeps on fighting.
I'm getting a lot more reps here in the last few weeks.
Dallas jumped early.
98 of the defense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Yes, Victor and Tim Cook both are over 225 pounds.
Here's Perez. Gets rid of it out to Victor.
Was due to the fact that Josh Hawkins played fantastic at corner.
Had 1 catch for 9 yards.
Started at the +40, and here they've got an opportunity on 3rd down.
Perez under pressure. Gets rid of it too high. Incomplete in the direction of Joe Horn Jr. And he stays perfect.
Wow.
Both field goal kickers have yet to miss all season. Right now, both these teams right now in our game come in at 2-2, and they're tied at 3 after 1 possession each. And Dallas will take it over for the 2nd time. Austin Walter again.
For Philip Nelson on that first series, we'll see if it slows down for him here.
So he gets it out to Jeff Badette to start this series off. Plenty of time to pass for Nelson. Goes short underneath. And the pass is caught.
See what it ends up being. There it goes. Close safety, middle field.
You can hear Nelson directing traffic. Hooks up with his tight end, Sean Price, for a 1st down. From the 42. Quick pass out. Flynn Nagel. Had a couple of blockers, but couldn't get through.
The size of those defensive tackles.
Play fake. Dunbar. Another short pickup. Nelson going deep down the sideline. No flags on the play. Freddie Martino, the intended receiver. Gallants on for the punt for Dallas. Gets it off. High kick. Austin Duke. Duke bottled up and pushed backwards. Dallas jumped again. Flags out. Free play for Perez, who runs it, showing some wheels.
Jump off sides. First one's on you.
Defense.
But you don't really get more than one time. I mean, you see they already switched him out. You got Tomasi Lule in there. Somebody who lifts his foot before he snaps the ball, or you're looking at your left tackle. It's all about those keys that are going to help you with that jump.
2nd down for New York. overthrows everybody there. And it's third down. Here's Perez being chased out of the pocket. Keeping his eyes downfield and winds up just throwing that one out of bounds wisely. So Justin Vogel, the former Pro Bowler with the Green Bay Packers, punched this one high for Flynn Nagel. Inside the 15. Makes a move out across the 25-yard line or so this opening quarter. Flea flicker. Nelson looking, can't find anyone, and New York played that perfectly. Cameron Artis-Payne, and he goes nowhere.
Known here early in this game.
Third and long. Nelson under pressure gets rid of it. Artis-Payne, he goes nowhere.
Good second half team. So there's no reason to panic here on the Renegade side.
Austin Duke makes the fair catch at the 30-yard line.
Going on your side?
Yeah, I mean, we kind of anticipated a lot of that. They're doing a lot of two-back, 21 personnel types in front of them.
They're in awe.
Yeah, they are.
Here's Perez. And that's E.J. Bibbs. He did on Cam Phillips last week. Here comes the blitz. They go that way for McHale. Goes up and pulls it down.
Guy who's got the height advantage.
Gain of 22. Perez underneath, and it's dropped this time. Right into the hands of Colby Pearson. Trying to use that size to their advantage as much as possible. Here's the little man, Darius Victor. All kinds of time for Perez. Another connection, T.O. Redding, and that will be a first down inside the 20. Victor with a blocker in front of him. Fighting. Same play. This time, Victor cuts it back inside. It will be first and goal.
And then pump it and get it back into the end zone.
They go to the top. And along the sideline, T.O. Redding just going to be out of bounds when he caught it.
It's on the end like, hey, X fade or something like that. If you get in one-on-one situation as a quarterback with that tagged route,
coaches can't challenge, and the replay booth doesn't stop it.
I don't know what our replay booth is doing today. Process of going to the ground.
Third down, Perez escaping. Trying to make something happen. Just throws it out.
I think this is going to be intentional grounding. It absolutely is.
The ball be placed at the spot of the foul. Loss of down. Fourth down.
By Matthew McCrane, who stays perfect on the year, now 10 for 10. Low-scoring affair. We shouldn't be surprised. Both these teams have hit the under each week this season. Walter again on the return.
From here moving forward.
So they throw it to Dunbar out of the backfield. Get it off in plenty of time. Underneath, bobbled, and Dunbar pulls it in.
Beat his man across the field.
Instead, they hand it off to Dunbar, runs it up the middle. Good enough for the first down.
A lot like a guy I watched in New Orleans do that on Sunday.
There you go.
Pass broken up, intended for Josh Crockett.
Mike Thomas, Jared Cook, Alvin Kamara. I mean, there's just so many different avenues that he could take to make a big play. So when he does adjustments, just like young Philip Nelson has been doing, he's just trying to see exactly.
Nelson overthrows everybody.
He's up right now. He's there, and then he can change the play if he wants it.
Dunbar. Here comes the pressure. Nelson up top for Badet.
Play down the field.
Yeah, they missed out on an opportunity there. Drew Gallitz with the punt. Austin Duke, fair catch right at the 13-yard line.
That belief from your teammates.
Here's Justin Stockton now in at running back, cuts it back. And a nice run by Stockton.
You don't have to do it too soon. Just continue to hammer away with this run game.
And here's Stockton again after the 15-yard run previously. High snap. Stockton again. Now, this has been the Justin Stockton possession. 6.5 yards to carry right now. Stockton again. Another big run, another double-digit gain.
Back Stockton to run through.
Yeah, I think he needed a breather. He goes out of the game. Perez off the play fake, hanging in the air, intended for Mikhail McKay. It falls incomplete. First pass completion of this drive, and it's dropped. Joe Horn. Perez dumps it off. Justin Stockton on a heavy drive. They go to the air, and that's complete. Kobe Pearson fighting. We'll see if he made it. Tristan Deku was there wrestling with him, and it looks like he's going to be short.
Dallas there. We'll see where he was actually contacted. Definitely looks like he got to that line to gain with the football. It's right in the middle of the screen.
The ruling on the field stands. First down, Dallas.
When he's first contacted, I just don't know if there was enough to overturn that.
Is that what this was basically?
I was looking at the Jumbotron here in the building, and you heard him say, "It looks good to me."
Here's Philip Nelson escaping. Return it, but Dallas gets another break from replay here.
Yes, sir. Hold it.
Here's Lance Dunbar.
Holding. Offense, number 70. 10-yard penalty. First down.
On those tense Oklahoma sidelines.
Oh, Kurt, trust me, that is.
Okay, that's the relaxed Bob Stoops. Here's Cameron Artis Payne. They decide just to kind of run the football here. Under a minute left on 2nd and 21. A lot of clock run if they're planning on trying to do something before halftime. This will certainly help. Philip Nelson goes airborne. Blitz picked up. Nelson, wide open, Donald Parham, first down and more, and the 6'8" tight end fights his way down to the 15-yard line from the 18. Nelson towards the end zone. Parham, the intended receiver, was battled around. Parham out of the lineup right now. Nelson going the other way. Jazz Ferguson incomplete.
This thing up going into half, but they had time and the timeout left. They could have worked the middle of it, even with a run play, and gotten that down inside the 15-yard line closer.
Gets his second field goal of the day.
In that first half, I expect them to get back to it. They averaged almost 7 yards a carry.
The teams can go once 3 seconds go off the clock after the ball hits the ground. From the 24. They hand it off to Cook. And nice run of 7 yards by Cook on the backfield along with Victor. They play fake it. And it's dropped by McKay. They've had their chances. Here comes the pressure. McKay grabs that one. Once again using his size and going up and getting it.
That they will. Nope.
They go to the air. Perez. That one's caught. T.O. Redding. Here's Perez. McHale. Double digits and more. Another big play as they get in a rhythm here. Handoff. Victor. Darius Victor. Inside the 5. Game. High snap again. Perez intended for Redding, the former North Carolina Tar Heel. He runs it on a draw play right into the end zone.
Great call. Hey.
Back under center. Nowhere to go. Flags come flying as well.
Offense, number 74. That finished the line. The try is no good.
Hey, I see you guys out here running as hard as you guys are. You guys won it. You know, good luck to you. Back to you.
All right, thank you, guys. That not only New York's first touchdown of the third quarter all season, it's their first points. Yeah, you see big number 49 out to the right. Nelson under pressure right away.
Possible to establish a rhythm.
Empty backfield. Nelson going out to Jeff Badette.
Bridge and their blitz looks. Here they're in man coverage.
Dunbar going to throw. He had Jazz Ferguson, and New York comes out, scores on the opening possession, and the defense holds the first time they're on the field. Austin Duke backed up. Not much running room. Stopped right at the 20-yard line. On 14 runs so far in this game. Run number 15, and they're over that 100-yard mark. Here comes the blitz. Darius Victor. Good running room for him. Movement early, they stop the play.
Offense.
So they look at this one little sunny spot here. Perez, a little screen play. Dallas sniffed it out right away. Jake Powell, the tight end, but loss of a yard, 2nd and 16. Here comes the pressure. Perez, ready, slips a tackle.
Preparing for this game and then clearly throughout the day here today.
And more in rhythm as Perez goes up. McHale winds up handing it right to the defender, Josh Hawkins, who gets the first turnover of the day.
Well, let's see how this actually kind of started. So then you got the whole blocking going on, and then a helmet gets ripped off. Oh boy, that's not. Oh yeah.
He's actually going at it with Avery Young. Was Frank Alexander.
There are multiple fouls, both on each team. Personal foul, number 69, offense. Personal foul, offense, number 74. He is disqualified.
Jaron
Personal
Jones
foul,
ejected.
number 99, defense. He is disqualified. Those penalties offset. First down.
The effects of, hey, I'm going to need to come all the way over and get in there. At the end of the day, you know, whatever happens immediately, it happens. You got to let that wash away. Things that happen later, unforgivable.
Similarly here in the coming series.
Yeah, they've been leaning on the run game so heavily here as Dallas runs the ball. Cameron Artis-Payne.
Things and think that you're going to get a different result.
Nelson thrown high and Nagel with the catch. Dallas seeming a bit more methodical here on this drive. Here's Nelson out to Flynn Nagel again. Nelson going for Ferguson. It looks to be in pain. Nelson on 3rd down. Flynn Nagel.
Personal foul, hands to the face, offense, number 70. That penalty's declined. Results of the play is a 4th down.
Makes it at the 20 and brought down right away. Dennis comes in to play left tackle after the ejection of Jaron Jones. Perez. Colby Pearson breaks a tackle, and there he goes. Bye-bye. Touchdown, Guardians. Here's Perez looking for the 2-point conversion. They get it. Justin Stockton adds to it.
Fortunate to throw the ball, and our receivers doing a great job getting open.
Absolutely, Chuck. Back to you.
Appreciate it.
That 80-yard touchdown, the longest play for the Guardians all season long. And it extends the lead as Austin Walter gets it out to the 35-yard line. There's a Nelson, who's starting at quarterback this week because of the injury to Landry Jones. And good to see Donald Parham back in the game. Ball batted in the air and intercepted. That certainly won't help. Ryan Mueller, he takes it in for the score. For 1. Off the play fake for McKay. Put those big hands out there and adds one more to it. They came in as the lowest scoring team in all the XFL, averaging just 12 points a game. And right now they've got 27, having settled down with the change Luis Perez over the last couple of weeks. And here's Austin Walter. That may be the answer that Dallas is looking for. Takes the kickoff return all the way back for the touchdown, 92 yards. Nelson tripped up in the backfield, and that'll be over.
We just hit the over, folks. I'm just saying, a 6-6 game at halftime. It didn't look good for the overs, and bang, bang, and all of a sudden we've got a 3rd quarter.
Hands it off to Darius Victor.
The offensive lineman right now, and he's the only one they got left.
Here's Darius Victor trying to change direction, but he's caught in the backfield. Perez. Incomplete, flags come flying.
Interference, defense, number 41. Ball be placed at the spot of the foul. 1st down.
In this game, not a consistent call at the least.
In the direction of Darius Victor.
3-receiver set.
Darius Victor trying to spin, absolutely nowhere to go.
And they need to get that ball back for their offense right here.
Perez going up and making the catch. Along the sideline is Colby Pearson. That punt just got off. Nagel bobbles it. And he lost the football. New York has recovered. Now let's see if he was down by contact. That is the question.
And then at the end of it,
they did call it a fumble.
Definitely out, yes, and that's a correct call.
Perez trying to make him pay. Here's Tim Cook.
It's that downhill inside the tackle run game.
And they hand it off to Cook, and they do just that.
I would stay right.
Why not keep going to it? Tim Cook. Second effort. They throw it out. Colby Pearson. And right in front of Donatello Brown, but not much afterwards. High snap again. Perez over the middle. Caught by the tight end, Jake Powell.
Him up, and it's a first down.
They get the snap off. Draw play, Cook. And he's going to be dropped for a loss. The tight end back at a fullback position, if you will. Is Darius Victor. He's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. Handing down. Caught Colby Pearson, but obviously way short.
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking they wanted to do. That's what Mangus wanted. McHale's sitting there like, hey, man, give me a shot.
It was 24-6 to turn what was a 6-6 tie into an 18-point lead. Austin Walter, last time he touched it, took it back 92 yards for a score. A little shorter this time. Nelson over the middle. Josh Crockett bobbles it and is knocked out by Henry, incomplete.
From Austin Walter.
Nelson. And just not even close to Badet on that one.
The Renegades.
Well, no, New York has been in rhythm throughout. That one's caught. Nagel. Here comes the pressure on Nelson. And he's caught in the backfield. Underneath, Josh Crockett.
Maybe the 4-minute mark to really give ourselves a good chance with the way that the Guardians are running the football.
And Nelson with a good run.
After further review, the runner was stopped short of the line of the game by a half-yard line. The ball be placed at the 47.5. 4th down and a half yard to go. The clock will start on my signal.
So unbeknownst to us, Nelson, Parham, first down.
Defense off guard.
Which has been aggressive all day, New York has. That ball batted in the air and picked off again. Another defensive lineman with an interception. This time is Toby Johnson. Generous, I think, 340 pounds. Second interception we've seen by this defensive line for New York.
There's still a lot of time on the clock. We just got to finish. You know, just do our job. Keep doing our job.
Absolutely. Hey, best of luck, Kurt.
Thanks a lot. There's Justin Stockton with the big run. Flags are out.
I mean, you saw a little bit of space. You got to hit that high knee and start rolling.
10-yard penalty. 2nd down.
Angeles. And they have just come out here and played a really solid game. They've run the football well. Their defense
is 372 yards. The most they'd had in a game before today was 277, so almost 100 yards more, as Darius Victor won't add to that total right now.
That's great, you know, but I think Kevin Gilbride is going to be more enthused with the short weeks, and all of a sudden they could find themselves in that second position in the East.
Austin Walter.
Offense get the ball down the field as quickly as they can.
Nelson out to Nagel.
Deeper than them, everybody retreating.
Quick pass, Josh Crockett. And it just shows you. As Parham has that one knocked out as soon as he caught it. Quarterback brought in Luis Perez, won a close one last week against Los Angeles, and really dominated here in the second half for points. On 4th and 1, they pick up the first down on the short little run.
Timeout for an injured player. For Dallas, this will be a charge timeout.
It's Alex Balducci.
Which is their second and final 30 seconds.
LA
create a fumble. It made me reminisce of Taysom Hill over the Saints being able to, do more than just be a quarterback. Everything that they're doing has been awesome. Happier than seeing that. I just wish he had a little bit more wheels to him to take it on home. Hey, thanks for having me on again.
All right, out of the backfield. Austin Walter. Walter's had a nice game with both special teams and at running back.
Got to get the ball down the field. New York is making it very difficult with those deep players.
They picked up 23 on the last play, and once again, that was almost a defensive lineman with a pick. They're still looking for the offensive touchdown.
Backs out. Nelson just threw his 47th pass attempt. This is his 48th of the night.
Yeah, not many leagues are going to win throwing 48 passes. Needing the 31. Thrown high, incomplete to the change at quarterback. Tim Cook. 5-0 are the Roughnecks, the only unbeaten team in the XFL.
On that line of scrimmage.
Yeah, 146 yards rushing. New York forced to use the timeout. Tim Cook hit in the backfield.
Call. Timeout.
And he falls forward safely to end the ball game. So New York gets his first,
but it worked.
Yeah, it worked for them to get their first road win of the season. New York goes to 3-2. They knock off Dallas 30-12 here in Texas.